Cavaliers playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. Now the opening. Lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. The backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Davis and Asik patrol the paint. And it's Pondexter in at the 3. Now here is Davis. Shot clock at 6. Holiday gets the bucket.
They always like to get that first lead of the game.
Yeah, you know, Steve, a good way to set the tone early on there.
New Orleans looked a lot better overall as a team last year than they had the years before, but still a very young club, and it hurt them, and they had to travel, did not play well on the road.
And so here is New Orleans, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. LeBron with it. James left side. Asik pulls it in.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
And the basket good.
3 straight makes to start this game. Looking good.
It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. 7-point differential. To stop the run, nice shot by James.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
For New Orleans, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Holiday attacking. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Irving. Pondexter from outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's James. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, LeBron said last season that he just couldn't see leaving the Heat. But I guess he came around the championship foundation in Miami, but some cracks started to show, and now he's back in Cleveland.
And for LeBron Clark, you think from a competitive standpoint, it might have made sense for him to leave Miami?
I don't know if it was driven by competitive reasons. Quite honestly, I mean, with the new luxury tax, it had gotten harder for the Heat to add talent to that superstar core. And on the Cavs side, LeBron can command the max and play with some younger up-and-coming players who are a relative bargain on their rookie contracts. But I think it went deeper than that. I think it really was about the pull of Northeastern Ohio being stronger than any other consideration for him and his family.
Cleveland with the ball. They trail by 6. Plenty of space. Here's Love. The kick out to Irving. For 3, Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And Holiday, here we go.
Well, you look at Drew Holiday's shooting percentage last season, good across the board, but his rate of 3-pointers and free throws relatively low. If he can make those a bigger part of his offensive game plan, he could really take off.
And for Holiday, an excellent catch-and-shoot player, Clark from outside.
And that's really been a nice fit with the personnel in New Orleans. With other guards who work well with the ball in their hands, Holiday equally effective playing off the ball.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
Oh my gosh, I just got
Drew Holiday, going into last season, traded from the Sixers to the Pelicans in exchange for 2 first-round picks and a win-now move for the Pelicans, clearly. But he ended up only playing a little over 2 months after a stress fracture in his ankle.
And for Holiday, an all-star in 2013, but Steve, he's still very young.
Yeah, just going into his 6th season in the league. Remember, he only played 1 year of college at UCLA, so still very young, still a lot of upside, very talented point guard.
LeBron came into the league with a ton of talent and skill and hyper expectations, but he's done everything he can to hone and refine his game since his rookie year. And I think his climbing field goal percentage is an example of that. Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me, executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Holiday goes in, and the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got 7. And you look at his efficiency down low. LeBron has come a long way, Steve, from his rookie season when he shot just over 41%.
Well, it makes sense, Kevin. I mean, the post game is sort of the hardest thing to learn in the NBA, especially for a guy who didn't go to college. So LeBron has put in the time. He's become very efficient down on the block. And that allows him to space the floor around LeBron, which is just a nightmare to guard.
Irving can't hit. New Orleans leading by 3. Out to the wing. Now Pondexter. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. Here's Hasek. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
He found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And so here's Cleveland. J.R. Smith on the wing. And the layup is good. Smith's got 5 points so far.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
And Holiday, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Irving. That's good.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. That one goes. Count it.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
From the wing. Out to Smith. Goes back up, and Davis sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Love. And that's 11 points for LeBron.
That's like a layup for him. He's just... wide open out there.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert, he's checked in for Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jins is checked in. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis. Cunningham, he's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And Tyreke Evans is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Shumpert. Williams with a clean look. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Shot is blocked, and they get it back. That's good.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Feeds it to James.
Everybody on the floor is incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
The Cavs were an all-out mess last year, and a lot of that was because of their depth. They just did not have the punch off the bench to keep leads or bring them back into games.
Outside jumper. The drive by Gordon. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Anderson Varejau's checked in for James. G's checked in for New Orleans. Knocked away. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by Varejao. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
With the Cavs, their score differential for their reserves really tells the story. Just way too many points given away when that second unit came onto the floor. It was something they needed to address in the offseason, and they did.
And for the Cavs, depth certainly won't be an issue this time around. A lot of changes and growth for them, resulting in a much deeper and talented roster.
And, you know, Kevin, people still underestimate the importance of having a strong bench. The Cavs really struggled with that last year, but with LeBron starting and pushing former starters to the bench, they'll be in a much stronger position.
And he can't hit the second.
Tyreke Evans is an athletic slashing guard. He's really gifted at getting to the rim, but I think his outside shot, the inconsistency of his outside shot, has held him back a bit. Ironically, he's a pretty good free throw shooter, but still lacks that touch from mid-range on field goal attempts.
And he gets it to go. Evans has got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
But they'll get another chance. Jefferson's shot is off.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one. Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Williams against Evans. Williams kicks to Shumpert. Outside Williams. He got it up. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, it looks pretty clear on the instant replay, guys. The ball was out of his hands in time. I mean, they need to get this one right. It's a big situation here.
Yeah, I can't see how they come to any other conclusion, but the camera gives us a good look at it. There's a tick or two left on the clock.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And off we go at post game, now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here. Clark, Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter, really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Anderson Varejao. Jones is out there with Mozgov. Then there's Jared Cunningham. And it's Dellavedova in at the point. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, Anthony Davis is not yet a household name, but he's quickly becoming an elite talent. Coach Monty Williams said there are a few power forwards that are rated ahead of him, but the key is winning. When we win, people are going to see how much better he is than those guys. He's right there with the best in the league. Such a bright young career, Kevin.
A superstar in the making, Doris. Thank you.
You gotta like the way he took it strong there, attacking the rack.
And the defense fouling him there to prevent the dunk.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Varejao. And it's Kevin Love in for Mozgov. And New Orleans also making a change. Omer Asik, he's checked in for Ryan Anderson. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Cavaliers trailing. Outside, Jones. Kicks it to Love. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Holiday. Passes it to G. Takes the 13-footer. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. The coach and front office questioning the team's effort level.
Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Holiday. Jones from outside. Eric Gordon grabs the board. Pelicans leading by 3. And Evans gets it to go on the assist by Gordon. And it's 7 points for Tyreke Evans.
That lead